of ethnic minorities in Serbia.
Without objection, the first reading is dispensed with, and the bill is considered read and open to amendment at any point. I will recognize the author of the bill, who is here, and we thank you for being here. We don't have to have a discussion about the building of embassies or Carhartt or anything else, so we appreciate your attendance. I think that'll be fine. Mr. Issa got everything out that he wanted to say, and so you are recognized, Mr. Self.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I rise in support of my bill, the Preshevo Valley Discrimination Assessment Act, which would bring much-needed accountability and oversight to Serbia's treatment of its ethnic minorities. Excluding Russia's war against Ukraine, the Western Balkans remain the most unstable region in Europe. As chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Subcommittee on Europe, I led a hearing last month to promote balance in the Western Balkans. Although open conflict has subsided since the breakup of Yugoslavia in the 1990s, centuries of ethnic division, shifting borders, and political mistrust continue to haunt this neighborhood as various political crises threaten the post-Yugoslav order. This especially includes tensions between the Serbian government and its ethnic Albanian minority. Case in point, a 2021 report titled Albanian Minority on Hold, published by the Helsinki Committee for Human Rights in Serbia, reported that Serbia may be conducting a form of ethnic cleansing through administrative means of Albanians. Furthermore, the issue was again escalated in a 2025 European Commission report stating Serbia's institutional framework for the protection of persons belonging to minorities is incomplete as a new action plan is seriously delayed. Persons belonging to minorities continue to face discrimination. One reported example includes that Serbian authorities call passivation of home addresses belonging to ethnic Albanians, effectively erasing them from their homes. Consequently, ethnic Albanians are losing their ability to have health insurance, own property, get a job, and vote. This passivation of addresses has resulted in declining Albanian communities, including Medvaja in the Preshevo Valley region, where the Albanian population was reduced from 4,000 to approximately 400 to 500 Albanians. And this is just one example of the widely reported discrimination. Other suspected offenses include Belgrade's refusal to recognize diplomas and degrees earned in Kosovo, the prevention or hindrance of school textbooks for Albanian language speakers, and the use of law enforcement to interrogate, threaten, and intimidate local ethnic Albanians without due course or process. These allegations make it clear the United States must do its part to hold the Republic of Serbia accountable to offer its ethnic Albanian minority the same rights and opportunities that it insists on for its ethnic Serb minority in Kosovo, a key point. As such, my bill would require the Secretary of State to report on a number of widely reported incidents in Serbia's discrimination against ethnic Albanians, including in the Preshevo Valley region. I would also like to make clear that this bill makes zero accusations of Serbia's alleged mistreatment. Instead, the bill requires a careful assessment as to whether or not such mistreatments are in fact happening and the scope of the reported discrimination. As the Trump administration continues to re-engage this often overlooked but crucial region, conducting meaningful oversight of Serbia's treatment of ethnic minorities will be a critical step to ensure stability and peace in the Western Balkans. I urge my colleagues to support this bill, and I yield back.
Any further discussion of the bill? Ranking Member Meeks.
I support this measure. Human rights and democracy have long been core tenets of the United States foreign policy and a central feature of the hard-won peace in the Western Balkans after a decade of war and ethnic-based violence. The lack of accountability to date for atrocities committed by the Serbian government against ethnic minorities in the region, including ethnic Albanians, remain an obstacle to durable peace today. But it's not just the crimes and abuses of the past. It is also the continued targeting of ethnic minorities still happening today that must be addressed. This committee is extremely concerned that the Serbian government continues to use the levers of the state to harass, discriminate against, and persecute ethnic minorities in Serbia, including ethnic Albanians. And this bill will direct the State Department to shine a light on those abuses and take steps to hold perpetrators accountable. So I support this measure, and I urge all my colleagues to do the same.
Any further discussion? Recognize myself. I want to thank my colleague, Representative Self, for leading this important bill. Peace and stability in the Balkans is directly in America's interest, and I know it's something that you worked on personally for a good portion of your life and your time in the military, and so I know how personal it is for you. Now, since the fall of communist Yugoslavia, the region has stood out for a tragic history, years of conflict, thousands slaughtered, and entire populations hunted down because of their race. President Trump has made it very clear that he wants to use his presidency to cement peace in hot spots around the globe. Uncovering potential ethnic tensions in the Balkans will allow the Trump administration to build off the success of the Washington Agreement from his first term and correct these issues before any spiral out of control. I urge my colleagues to join me in supporting this piece of legislation. Any other members seek recognition? Seeing none. Being no further discussion, the committee will move to consideration of amendments. Does any member wish to offer an amendment? There being no further amendments, I move that the committee report H.R. 6411 to the House with a favorable recommendation. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed signify by saying no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it. Very good. A roll call vote has been requested pursuant to the chair's previous announcement. This vote will be postponed. Pursuant to notice, I now call up H.R. 7054 to require the Secretary of